If you haven't been here before, I want to say thank you so much for coming to my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Constructive criticism is always open, and I appreciate it. You guys have asked a couple things from me, and I'll address them on the next videos coming up. I deleted the last couple videos I deleted that I made this week. It's been a week since New Year's. So I made one on New Year's Eve, or I think Christmas Day, but it's been a little over a week now. So I deleted the last few videos because I was a little bit out of my character, and I probably was more frustrated than anything than just anger. It wasn't anger; it was really just frustration, and speaking through emotions can sometimes, can be detrimental to you. So it really wasn't healthy. I'll explain to you what happened. Well, I'll just explain to you briefly, okay? I'll explain to you briefly. And the reason why I want to make this video right now, and if you guys are new here, please, I hope you stay and you find some of my videos helpful. Divorce and missing your children, and that's probably the nail, boom, that sets off in all these different areas that we can talk about: narcissism, abuse, mental, emotional abuse, the court system, the violence, anger, drugs, alcohol, depression, kids turning to unhealthy habits, and then our own sanity going from sanity to insanity because of the system that we've been shook around in. Guys, I'm going to tell you really briefly what happened. So on New Year's Day, so my girlfriend's son came to come visit her. My girlfriend is almost a mirror image of me. It's exactly, almost looks like me, almost acts like me a little bit. And we have a pretty decent balance of feminine and masculine within us, which we all should. But she's a pretty good balance, very similar to me. Anyways, her story is almost a mirror image to mine, from like detail to detail. It's really it's shocking how I feel like I manifested her. And anyways, the son came to come visit. The son needs a lot. He has a lot of childhood trauma, and it's actually forming as I'm actually with him, and I spend a whole week with him, trying to talk to him, trying to communicate to him. So again, I'll be brief about that situation. Basically what happened, I've been more than generous and more than welcoming to him as I should. That's my girl's son, and been accommodating to him way more than anyone would ever be accommodating or generous to him, other than his own mom and dad. I treated it like if it was my own son temporarily, but I wouldn't talk to him like that. I wouldn't like disrespect him or anything like that. So he was never happy. From the moment he walked in the door, he was not happy. He didn't like the fact that mom liked this guy. He didn't want mom to have any boyfriend. He only wants mom to love him. He has an intense mommy complex, like this, it's really, really intense. I'm going to go more detail about another video. Basically what happened on New Year's Day is, after all of this, his mom was noticing how much hate he had towards me, and I was noticing it as well too. It was clear and obvious. He called her the BITCH. He's called her the BITCH several times, but in their own native language, and they speak a different language. He cussed her out. She was hungry. I went to go take us to eat. He was a little bit hungry. She was very hungry. I was like, I'll eat it, whatever. I work out all the time, so I'm like always hungry. So let's go. And we went, and then he was pissed that we went to the place we went to. He was mad. He threw his drink all over the table. He threw the food at the person next to us, and these guys were big. It was a table full of guys, and they're all big. And I looked at him and I said, I went like this with my hands, bro, I am so sorry that happened. That is not going to happen again. Forgive me. I'm sorry. And then they all looked at like, dude, this guy's genuinely sorry. all right, but we're going to keep an eye on you. And it was just staring the whole time. So this kid, he's happy he pissed me off. I finally, after over a week, I got out of character and I said, don't you fucking do that. Don't you fucking do that again. What, huh, what? He was so happy to like, what, I can't hear you, what? It was like, it was joy within him to get me so angry. And I said, don't fucking do that again. I go, don't do that again. And you think you're a man, why don't you start acting like a man and stop acting like a little boy? Because this whole time he has this is where I'll tell you more about the details in another video, okay? But this is the reason why I made the video. Guys, when we find put me first. I did this, okay? When we find this understanding of masculine and feminine, don't be over exaggerated or over massage your ego into the masculine realm. Or as a woman, don't over massage your ego into the feminine realm. Sometimes we go too far. And when we don't understand our own beautiful energy and our own flow, our own frequency, when we don't understand our own level and being comfortable in your own level of who you are in your mind and your emotions, then you don't naturally flow outside. And what happened, so let's put me first. Turn this off. What I did was I found this, like, oh my gosh, I'm noticing I'm being too feminine in this area. I'm noticing I'm being too emotional in this area. I'm noticing I could have been more of a masculine man and took more of a leadership role in this area of my marriage, or this area of my relationship with family, friend, or work. And I could have took more of a masculine role in these areas. But masculine meaning, and we have, the whole world has this ideology of masculinity of being negative. And I mean it in a beautiful leadership, content, stoic role. As when I say the word masculine, I look at it as a positive light. The same as I look at feminine, I look at it as a positive light. I only look at these two areas of energy in a positive light. I don't have an outlook of view of negative towards these two different energies, okay? I only see the positive in them and how they can cultivate together and how they can create together, and the beauty that they bring to the table together in helping each other. The feminine helps the masculine helps the feminine. And that's how I look at it. So anyways, going back. So when I found I was testing these different levels, now looking back, I guess I was testing these different levels of masculinity, and I went over, like, trying to be too much, trying to be yo bro, and trying to tell some guy, oh, fuck that bitch, dude, you don't need that fucking divorce, who cares, fuck your family, fucking leave. No, you don't be saying all that shit. Some guys need to hear, hey, did you put all your love in, brother? Did you love her the best that you could? Did you try? Are you really, really a good father to your kids? Did you really, really try? And that alone probably should be looked at in different ways, because we can probably love our kids so much more in different areas or different ways. And so anyways, with that said, sometimes you go overboard with your masculinity. You go overboard with your femininity. You're going overboard. It's out of character. It doesn't look natural. And you're trying to be this tough guy. That's not you. Look, all of you are tough kings. You're warriors, all of you. Women too. You're all beautiful queens. Amazing and beautiful, soft, beautiful, and lovely and strong queens, okay? But you have a level of energy that is natural about you that just flows so beautifully through this earth. And you're trying to be too much of something, or you're lacking so much of something. It's obviously, it's not you. And this young man, because of the lack of fatherhood that he has in his life, his father's not there as much. His father's there. His father takes care of him, but financially, but is not mentally and physically there for him. But his father takes care of him financially. Now the father went the court system route, which many of us, me and you included, probably have experienced, where the father put the law against his ex-wife and fought to get the kid away from her, and use some other things that, like, it's difficult when you're not from this country. It's difficult when this is, like, your second language, and you come from a different country, so it's more difficult for him. He was more established, and he used that to his leverage. Well, but then again, he's not really fathering very well. I'm not one to say or knock another guy. I'm sure he's doing the best that he possibly can. But when the young man is talking about acts of violence on a daily basis, and threatening to kill somebody that he doesn't even know, he threatened to stab me. He's the most passive-aggressive anger I've ever seen from somebody. And he's just a young man. And then there's this subconscious need and desire that he wants his mommy to chase him. He, like, puts himself in positions to get his mommy to chase him. He giggles still when his mommy, no, don't do that. No. When she gets this, like, little, because it's the nature of moms to be kind of like, oh, okay, no matter if they're young or even older, mommies get that way with you, like, say, no, that's not what I said. That's not like that. He actually enjoys that. So he gets her to that point a lot. This reactive abuse, I guess you would call it, maybe not, but it's a mommy complex. He's the need, the alertness and the attention of mommy's momminess to make him feel gratified, make him feel satisfied. And I'm seeing that a lot with him. And then outside of this, his need is there to fulfill his comfort, his emotional comfort. And then outside of the mommy, everything is like this. It's so weak. So I'm telling you guys, if you sometimes you go too much. It's not about being an asshole to your ex-wife or a jerk or telling this guy, to be more of a man. No. Yes, we do have to be more of men in this country. The United States and many other countries are producing weak men. So yes, we want to continue to push the message to be fucking stronger. But being stronger and more masculine, it has nothing to do with tearing down others and constant negativity and anger and violence and this and that. No, it's about love. It's about loving, and loving with the fucking iron fist. Like, to yourself first. You have to love yourself so much. You have to love yourself so much so that you care so much about it. Like you're putting the weight up, like you're lifting weights, like you're on this trail, like you're on this long run, and you just have to get from point A to point B. Like if the world was coming to an end and the only way to live was to get to the food and water, and you have this body and you have this mind, and you know that it needs to be at one with yourself, okay? And stop living outside of you into these cell phones, into what people say, into different other people's patterns of emotion, unhealthy patterns of emotions, and you're living in those spaces. Detach yourself, and detach yourself with ease. Detach yourself freely, with peace. Detach yourself. Stop. I need this sex. I need this love. I need this drug. You know what? I'm good. I am the man who I am right here, right now. I am absolutely, perfectly at peace with who I am. And the need for this or that or this or this, there is no need. Because to need is to come outside of myself. I'm at peace and I'm at perfect completion with myself. That is masculinity. That is femininity. Complete within yourself. Now, so you have, again, let's just recap real quick. I'm going to tell you, I deleted the last couple of it because I was really kind of like, I was emotionally frustrated, and I was speaking out of character a little bit. And I don't want to point a bad light on a young man that is, a young boy that is becoming a man, or wants to become a man. I want to give the message off as I tried to, but I look back at it and I was like, I got to delete this. This is unhealthy. I don't want to give off that vibe. It's really important that we, as older men, as we get older, we get frustrated with our youth, and we can't talk down to them. We have to talk to them as leaders, as of a guiding light. This is the way. This is the way you should be going. We should be talking to them with love. Hey, bro, that ain't the way to be thinking and going. Go this way, brother. Go that way. Go that way. This is the way you want to go, because this is gonna make you a better man. Because this is gonna bring love and abundance to you in a form of spirituality, in a form of human connection, in a form of financial growth. This way, brother. This is the right way for you. Please, listen to me. I know sometimes I have failed a lot in life, but sometimes it's helpful. And then my successes in life can help you as well too. I can share these things with you too. And so, I'm not perfect, right? I have a lot of failures. I've had a lot of successes. And right now I'm in this just transition stage. But you don't give up. You don't give up, because you're going to have people saying, well, what do you have to offer? What do you have to show? Well, I don't have anything to show at the current moment. But what I have is a lot of wisdom to share with you. I have a lot of wisdom and knowledge to share with you, because I love you. And, you don't see me rolling in my 5-bedroom home anymore with my business car and my 2 other personal cars. You don't see me with the stacks of cash. You don't see me with all the things that I did have, because I got locked up in the system, because I was living outside of myself, thinking that I needed to please others, and I wasn't staying really focused on my own personal growth consistently throughout life. And realizing that if you continue to stay within you and love you, so much so, going back to that, going from point A to point B just for survival, you need to really look at your body as a piece. This is your goal. Your body, your mind, your muscle, your internal organs, keeping it beautifully healthy. If you do so much to get that weight up, you do so much to try to get that home, to love your child, to eat, to feed, to live. You're doing so, but what are you doing so much to creating a healthy, balanced mind, a healthy, balanced body? You're not it should be an everyday thing, and it should be natural. A natural process that I get up in the morning and I drink warm water, or drink a cup of water. A natural process that I desire these beautiful dark leafy greens and fruits and vegetables. It's a natural process that I'm being masculine in my beautiful nature that I am, and I'm going to stretch and do some exercises and workouts. It's going to be naturally balanced of energy, of beautiful strength, a balance of feminine and masculine, and speaking lovely words to this person that I care and love, or maybe speaking some positive insights if need be. Sometimes you don't need to be speaking at all. Why don't you stay centered and balanced? Sometimes you just need to clear your mind and be at peace with it. And if you are going to speak out to your friends, your neighbors, your coworkers. Speak positivity. Speak light. I know this. I'm trying to. These videos were long, and I deleted a couple of them, but I'm trying to accumulate it all in this one right now, and I'm hitting a whole bunch of different little points. So, for all you new subscribers, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for commenting, and thank you for finding my channel. Don't give up, brother. There's just a little bit of transformation within you. Things go wrong because you're not perfectly aligned with yourself, but you're going to be okay. You will survive. Brother, I'm telling you, I'm going from extreme wealth to extreme poverty, from home to homelessness, to dying twice. And thank you for coming to my channel. I'm telling you from my successes and from my failures, and that you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. It hurts, all the things that happen to you. But this is the universe and the world and your God, your beautiful religion, whatever it may be. All of you guys are welcome at the table with me. Brother, this is the message, that there's just a little nudge. Hey, what you've been doing, it's not working for you. See these things that are happening to you? You need to change. And we're going to push you in this corner, and we're going to turn you around, and you got to look in that mirror, because that's the person that needs to change. It's not the things that you're reaching out to grab with your hands that are the problem. It's not the people that are in your life or not in your life. It's not anything outside. It's not the clothes. It's not this. It's you in your mind. It's you in your mind. And once you change your mindset, you change your habits. And once you change your habits, you change your thoughts. When you change your thoughts and you cultivate beautiful, powerful, strengthening thoughts, you change the words that reach out into this world and will grasp all the things that you ask for and need, and they'll start happening for you. I love you. Thank you for subscribing, commenting, watching. Brother, I love you, man. A man can love another man. A man can love another woman as a human being, just as a human being on earth. I have an abundance amount of love for you guys. I don't care who you are. I don't care how nerdy you are. I don't care if you're white, Asian, black, Indian, Afghan, Russian, Kazakhstan, Vietnamese, Chinese. I love all of you. Filipino, Mexican, Hungarian, Colombian. I love all of you. I love you. I love you, brother. You're going to be okay. Get your head up. Come on, bro. I love you. Let's go.